Welcome again. So now we are moving the most important part of a project, that is training our machine learning models. Okay. So this is the script train.py. If you can see on the screen. Okay. So before we train that AI models, let's understand the script step by step, and then I'll show you how we can going to train our AI models, machine learning models. I'm sorry. So the first thing we did, importing the right libraries, Joblib and the import OS library. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to use the Joblib to save train models into the pkl files. That is .pkl files, and with the OS libraries, we are going to create a folder if it does not exist. Okay. So what next? So this next library that we are using, since we have seen already in a last video, we are db loader file and how does it work. So we are using the same file to load the data from get the data from the database and load into the data frame using pandas. Okay. And the next three libraries are basically for training the forecast. Okay. To train the delay model and to train the anomaly model. So how are they going to train? I'll show you here in the services app. Under the services, if you see, these are the models where the code is written, and we are going to train the machine learning model with the help of the script. Okay. I'll explain this, but let's understand the train.py first. Yeah. And the next part, okay, as I mentioned, if the model folder is not exist, it will create. Why do we need the model folder? Because we are going to save the machine learning data into the pkl files. Okay. If you see here, I already created the files, but I'll show you how to create the files using train.py. Okay. The next part, we are using the load pre-process. As I mentioned, we are going to use a p1 product to load into the data frame. Okay. The next logic that we have used, since we don't have a delay specific data. Okay. So we use a simple business logic here. If my orders are more than the capacity or the stock, then of course there will be a delay. So this is simple basic logic we have used to predict the delay. Yeah. And yeah, if you see here, we are going to use Joblib libraries to train the forecast model and save under the model slash forecast p1.pkl files. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And what next? And similarly, if you see, there is a code written for to train the delay model and to train the anomaly models respectively. Okay. Yeah. What is next? Yeah. So the pkl files, as I mentioned, the it is stored to learn the patterns of the model so that we can reuse it without retraining the model again. Okay. So this is what the script is doing right now. So in a nutshell, this train this particular file train all the models and prepares them for real-time prediction. Okay. So let me just run the script. Python train.py. Okay. And let me just little visible here. That's still running. Yeah, it's running. See, forecasting model got trained, delay model got trained, and every model got trained. Okay. So how these functions I have called, okay, we will see while we exploring these services. Services folder, under this there are the scripts written, and for forecasting what we use, that is profit we have used, and I think for anomaly we have using the isolation forest, a kind of algorithm. Okay. Which detect the anomaly in the system. So we will explore this in the upcoming video. Thank you.